Audio Jungle. Audio
Good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth, and whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 112 of the VWU Sports Podcast. Yo, you're not seeing yourself. We are now back full time on our regular date of Tuesdays. I am, of course, your owner, founder of the VWU Sports Podcast bar himself. I am, of course, Jacob B. Being joined as always by my bar keys, Brandon and Carter, and joined as always by our regulars, Cody and Jose. And gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. I know we're going to address the elephant in the room, but we're going to save that for the main event. But before we get to that, we got a lot of other things to talk about. First things first, we head on to the hardwood because the first act of the 2023-2024 NBA season is just about to close its curtains because All-Star Weekend is coming up.
That's right, and I do want to point out.
Hold on, wait a minute. I thought for a moment that Jacob wanted to whip the Band-Aid off and go watch straight to the NFL.
No, that's last.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, you are
you need
so
to
loud.
lower, you need to lower the volume on your mic, Cody.
How's that?
There you go.
Now, first of all, fellas, we got to talk about what happened last night between the Knicks and the Hornets. The Knicks and the Rockets. Because apparently a referee, one of the folks of the officiating crew, made a foul call that should not have been made.
Ooh, controversy on the hardwood last night. A zebra made a controversial call, and honestly, it's not the first time it happened. First with bad referee.
Well, let me explain. Yeah, let me go ahead and explain. Because last night the Rockets played against the New York Knicks, and they picked up a victory after they picked up a victory after a call the official said that was wrong. Now, here's the story. Aaron Holiday had 18 points, capped off by 2 free throws after a disputed foul call on Jalen Brunson behind the 3-point line, lifting the Rockets to a 105-103 victory over the New York Knicks on Monday night.
Yep.
Houston had a 4-point lead with less than a minute to go before Brunson tallied the next 4 points, capped by a jump shot with 8.1 seconds left to tie the score at 103.
I know you're reading this. Sorry, but I know you're reading this. But how about we actually get that footage up now, huh?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Controversy in question. A lot of people, so let's us be the judge of this. Did the referees made the right call, or was blatant point shaving on the referee in question? So Jose, please play the clip in question.
Yes, sir.
Brunson drives, goes inside, adjusts, layup is good. What a shot from Brunson, and he did it quickly. So there's still 40 seconds remaining.
As you can see, we're seeing the closing minutes of this game.
With a foul. Shengun trying to draw the foul. Way out by half court. Chua doesn't need to be that close to him out there. Shot clock at 7. Shengun drives inside, off balance. Oh, and a hell ball. It's a wedgie. They'll jump it up at center court.
Ooh.
Wow.
You haven't seen a foul yet, but we'll get to it.
Yeah,
Green on the drive, gets inside, reverse block by Achua. They throw it up at the buzzer.
whoa,
Called on Jalen Brunson.
hold on.
Bro, back that up a little bit, Jose.
I think I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll slow it down. Brunson for a block, almost had it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jalen Brunson right there.
Yeah,
See
keep it
it.
on Brunson there. Take a look. See, yeah, he's going for the shot. Made the jump, almost got it. Yeah, that's what the foul is. Take a look at that. That's where the controversy is. Yeah, take a look at that. Does it look like he's getting now? The foul. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The foul says it looks like it was charging, but I don't see any type of charging anywhere because both men are in the air for when the shot happened.
Yeah. Let me go ahead.
Here's my other question. Here's my other question. Oh, go ahead, play it.
Take a look at the men are in the air for when this happened. Brunson was trying to get the shot, trying to make the block. He was just an air short of having the timing down from that shot.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me go ahead and get through reading this story. I get to the point to where the crew chief said something. He said after the game, crew chief Ed Malloy, said that in live action, the referees believe the lower body contact was illegal contact, but their opinion changed following a replay review. After seeing it during the post-game review, the offensive player was able to return to a normal playing position on the floor. The contact, which occurred after the release of the ball, therefore, is incidental and marginal to the shot attempt and should not have been called.
Yeah, that should not have been a call. If anything, that was just accidental because both players was doing their usual motions. Brunson was trying to make an incredible block to save the game and get the win for the Knicks. While the shooter, I couldn't get the name of the shooter in question, was trying to make an incredible 3-point.
Holiday.
Yeah, it was Holiday.
Drew Holiday was trying to make an incredible, I think maybe near 30-foot shot from the corner, and the referee in question made a dumbass decision to make the foul of illegal contact, even though there was no illegal contact at all. Both men were both in a vulnerable position because both men were trying to make the shot.
Absolutely.
So basically that was just bullshit.
Yeah. Now, all Jalen Brunson said after that play, Brunson was asked about what he thought of the foul call 3 different times and answered with the same 4 words each time. Great call. Next question. Yeah, because I'm
pretty sure that's sarcasm on the side of Jalen Brunson.
That or he just simply admitted it.
Yeah, that plus the fact that he doesn't want to get fined by the NBA for criticizing the officials. So
hey, I rate your sarcasm at I put your sarcasm at a 90.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5.
90. I put a 90 on your sarcasm skill rating.
Mm-hmm. But Valdo, that was a terrible call last night.
NBA has a horrible history of controversial calls and bad. Who could ever forget Jim Donahue and his history? Ugh.
Don't you mean Tim Donahue?
I mean Jim Donahue.
Tim Donahue.
Yeah, Tim Donahue, aka the man who literally rigged games to help out with his gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think also let's keep this in mind, and I'm pretty sure this officiating crew is getting an earful from Adam Silver at this point because that was terrible.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing: this is all happening in real time, so bad calls are expected to happen.
That is true. That is true.
You're right on that part.
Now,
but give Adam Silver some credit because not a lot of people. It's safe to say this country has a lot of beef with commissioners in the world of sports, but Adam Silver is at least the only one is actually trying to put some credibility in the NBA. You know.
That is true. Now then, also we got since we're closing in because All-Star Weekend is this weekend in the beautiful city of Indianapolis.
Yep, in Hoosierville. I found out that, believe it or not, the All-Star Weekend is going to be happening not just at the field house, believe it or not. All-Star Saturday night is actually going to be happening for the first time in NBA history at the house that Peyton built.
Really? In the glue
Stadium.
factory?
No, the Lucas Oil Stadium.
The glue factory.
Is going to be hosting All-Star Saturday night and the celebrity game that Friday night.
Yep.
Interesting.
Will be made. Lucas Oil Stadium will be hosting not only the celebrity game on Friday night, but All-Star Saturday night. While the All-Star game will be hosted at the Conseco Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. So safe to say that is a big move from Adam Silver to help bring in more fans for the All-Star game. Honestly,
by the way,
about
hold on. By the way, we know the name of the arena is Gambridge Fieldhouse. Just that we prefer Conseco. It's easier.
Yeah,
remember it.
It's basically embedded in our heads. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like with many other arenas, we're kind of used to their other names because sponsors come and go, but names are with us forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now then,
and best thing about that.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I got another story to tell because a former NBA player is arrested.
Oh God.
Yes, former don't worry, and not that much of a big name, but Brian Forbes was arrested on family violence charge.
Ooh.
Bexar County arrest records show Forbes was arrested Tuesday and jailed on charge of assaulting a family member by choking, strangulation, a third-degree felony.
Ew.
Forbes, who was 30, was still in the Bexar County jail on $7,500 bond as of Tuesday afternoon. A jail official said it wasn't immediately clear if he had an attorney. San Antonio police said in a preliminary report that officers responded to a call at 2:17 a.m. on Monday. Forbes allegedly assaulted a 30-year-old woman described as an ex-significant other. The report says the woman was able to get away and notify police. I'm stopping right there because this story is going to make me sick.
I don't blame you on that part.
Yeah, but just want to bring that up. We do got some big games tonight.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, let's get to it.
Coming up tonight, as we said, an All-Star Weekend is coming up this weekend. In fact, we got a lot of good games coming up tonight, with a sole exception of one. In fact, the rest of the games, in fact, you might actually say are bangers in of themselves. Starting off with the 7:30 games, we got up in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Oh God, the Nets. Good luck. You're going to take off the top team in the East, in the Celtics.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Basically, good luck, boys.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Man. Brooklyn, I wish you the best of luck. You got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's going to be like Rocky 4, but unfortunately, you're not playing Rocky. You might be playing Apollo.
This kind of reminds me of Rocky 2, and Rocky 2 or Rocky 3, which had to fight against Mr. T.
Oh, that's
right. And here's a big problem with this team. They don't have it's like they have the talent, but it's like they don't have any big names.
Well, it doesn't matter because if you can build homegrown talent, then they'll become big stars on their own.
They're not there. Okay. And moving on, heading out from Brooklyn. This might be a game you want to keep your eyes on TNT at 7:30 in Orlando. At the Amway Arena, we're going to see the Orlando Magic going head-to-head with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, by the way, they changed the name of that arena to the Kia Center.
Don't care.
Yeah, so they changed it to
keep
Kia
in
Center.
mind with
It's a better name than the Crypto Arena.
But it's gonna be a good game, as you guys brought up. I'll tell you what.
Hold on a minute. Sorry guys, but I gotta pause here real quick. Cody, you said that they changed it to the Crypto.com. That's in Los Angeles.
The second crypto arena. There was like a one in Miami.
Oh.
No, that's Casia.
Yeah, but
that's,
that currency got busted for controversy.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyways,
now let me go ahead and get back to what I was saying. This is gonna be a good game between the Thunder and the Magic. The Magic is surprising a whole lot of folks. The way it's like I said, they're battling with Miami for the Southeast Division. So
the crazy thing is, Magic is number 6 in the conference, while the Thunder is second in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely. And speaking of the Heat, at 8 o'clock, the Heat are on the road as they are going to be going up to Milwaukee to go to the Forum to take on the Bucks. Oof, that's going to be a tough
rematch.
I was about to say, gentlemen, it's going to be hard for Miami to perform, especially with Jimmy Butler being out for a while because he has some personal issues. Someone died in his family, so he's with his family at this point.
Oof.
So, I tell you what, Bam, I'm a bio. I wish you the best of luck on carrying this team. You guys, you got a perfect cast behind you.
Salute.
But man,
hey, salute. Now, okay, this game coming up at 10 o'clock. This might be game of the night because these two teams are going to be throwing haymakers at each other at the Footprint Center on TNT. The Suns and the Kings are going to be duking it out at 10 o'clock on TNT.
That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome.
No,
that's going to be awesome.
You got to keep in mind on something here, guys. Suns and Kings, 6 and 7 in the West.
They are basically at each other's throats in the West.
Yeah.
Literally, they are literally at each other's throats, second and third in the Pacific by half a game. They are literally at each other's throats.
I'll tell you what.
Another game that's going to happen at 10 is going to be, oh boy, the Trailblazers and the Timberwolves.
Oof.
Yeah. And this game should not even be in the 10:30 slot. This should be switched with the Kings and Suns. Well, everybody's favorite Detroit Tank, the Pistons, are going to go up to LA to take on the Lakers.
Well, first of all, let me say something real quick, because considering that,
the Hornets won yesterday. They beat the fucking Pacers somehow.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, especially with Los Angeles being in the Pacific, they had, games take place in the Pacific at later time because especially
West Coast.
West Coast, there's like a 3-hour difference between East to West. So
but
even still, this shouldn't be in the 10:30 slot.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The difference between the Sacramento game and the LA game is by half an hour. You could have just slipped that, right?
You could have just swapped it.
You could have just swapped those times. It did its all favor.
Yeah, they could have. That would be an interesting game for
you could have put that on the primetime slot and given it on the.
I'll say it like this: as much as this is going to be a blowout, this is kind of a must-win for the Lakers in a sense because you don't want to be behind too many games behind the other competitors in the Pacific Division.
No, as we take a look at the standings so far. That the All-Star break is coming up. And it means the first half of the season is almost done. Starting off in the East, Boston still holds the keys to the kingdom in the East. Meanwhile, Cleveland and Milwaukee are still dancing. Cleveland is now holding on to the second slot, but Milwaukee is right behind it by 1. While the Knicks are right behind Milwaukee by 2, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't overlook the 76ers.
Even though their best man Joel Embiid is out with a debilitating knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
Knee injury. They got the fifth seed. While the Magic have overtaken the Pacers for the 6th seed
by a game, right?
No, they're
pretty much by percentage points.
Orlando has the Pacers in the tiebreaker, so they take the 6th seed, while the Pacers has taken the 7th seed, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because of the loss to
And here's a
Charlotte
scary thing
Hornets.
because if you look at this, the Celtics have won 4 straight heading into Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. So safe to say, that this could be a good chance to get some momentum heading into All-Star break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Now,
hold on,
the West.
gentlemen. Let me say something real quick. Over in the West, pay close attention to what's going on with the Mavericks and the Warriors
Oh
because
yeah, 5 straight each.
Yeah,
Mhm.
both teams have gotten 5 wins each, and
That's-
most definitely. But here's what's going on in the West. Minnesota still holds the top of the West, but the question is it's not if, but for how long? Because basically you got not one, not two, but 3 teams literally nipping at their heels.
And one of
Mhm.
them is the reigning champions.
Yeah, the reigning champion Nuggets are Nuggets, the LA Clippers, who are literally nipping at their heels and ready to shed off the skin of being LA's bitch, and the Thunder are literally nipping out the heels by literally in combination by 4 games.
Well, let me also hold on, Jacob, before you excite yourself to oblivion. Let me just bring this up, especially how Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure Denver is not too thrilled after Milwaukee beat them yesterday. So and being 1.5 games behind Minnesota. Minnesota, first of all, that's surprising a lot of folks.
Well,
Oklahoma City is definitely surprising a lot of people.
Well, yeah, and I was gonna say when you mentioned about the Nuggets tomorrow night, they got Sacramento at home at the Ball Arena, so they can more than likely pick up some.
They could make some noise if they do get a win here.
And
Mhm.
the teams that Dallas and Golden State have a chance to make some noise, but keep your eyes out on not only Phoenix but my New Orleans Pelicans because they could pull off some big moves and make some big waves because New Orleans and Phoenix are taking the 5th and 6th slots in the 6 seeds in the Western Conference. New Orleans by 5.5 behind the Timberwolves, while Phoenix is behind my Pelicans by half a game.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, Jacob. Here's the thing: if Phoenix wins tonight, they'll take the 5th seed because they've beaten New Orleans.
True, they will take the 5th seed if they win tonight against Sacramento. But if Sacramento wins, they could take the 6th seed from Phoenix.
They can sneak in. So it's literally do or die for one of these teams. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Tonight is basically tonight between Phoenix and Sacramento. That's your main event fight on TNT. That's the game you want.
Absolutely.
Because those two are going to be fighting for that 6th seed.
Absolutely.
They're going to slug it out.
It's going to be a very interesting game, gentlemen. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks will be sitting down and watching this very closely, watching these two teams do battle. This could be a preview of what the Western Conference Finals might look like. This could be a playoff preview.
Oh, most definitely. Most
definitely. So the possibilities are endless. All right, let's go ahead and shift focus, gentlemen. Head on out to the diamond.
Yeah, because we got some big news going on in the world of Major League Baseball. One of the big news is this. We've been talking about this controversy about what's been going on in Wichita about some yahoos decided to desecrate and ruin a Jackie Robinson statue at a local park known as Park 42. Well, we got some good news.
Mm-hmm.
Wichita
It wasn't
police.
racism. It wasn't racism.
It wasn't racism. It was just pure.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was just pure racism. And more good news: Wichita State Police have found and arrested the man, one of the perpetrators who have vandalized and destroyed said statue.
And it was a man who was 45 years old.
Yes.
Why you gotta be that old?
Grandpa,
sit down. Get back to the home already.
Let me explain. By the way, the story I'm reading from is from ESPN.
Fox Sports.
Ricky Alderwood. Yeah, Ricky Alderwood is charged with felony theft, value over $25,000, aggravated criminal damage to property, identity theft, and making false information.
Yep.
Interesting. It said, now, the police department said the investigation has not revealed any evidence indicating that this was a hate-motivated crime. We believe that this theft was motivated by the financial gain of scrapping common metal. All right.
God
So
damn it, those gritty motherfuckers. Gritty bastards.
It wasn't due to hate with Jackie Robinson. It was more so he wanted to scrap the bronze statue and use that precious metal to get cash.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the greedy ass bastard.
People stealing copper pipes from homes and stuff, melting the
catalytic converters.
Catalytic converters and so on, melting the precious metals and selling them to give like thousands of dollars for themselves.
Yeah, we see. You know what? Hold on, Jose, because this happened in my town where like if a school is out like for a while or a business is out for a while, somebody could take a part from an air conditioner unit and the unit doesn't work anymore.
Not only just like I said, it's not just your state; it's all across the country. Like
absolutely. So I'm glad that they caught this guy, and I'm hoping that I don't know what the penalty he's going to be facing.
It might be a couple years in prison.
Probably.
You don't get life in prison for
no, you don't get life in prison.
No,
maybe like a minimum 10 years because it's vandalism and destruction of property.
Yeah, I might be getting a couple of years at best. The bond is going to be upwards of in the five-figure deal because
5 figures to 6 figures.
5 to 6. You're going to be facing a couple of years in jail.
Yeah. Now, also, let me bring this up while we're in the neighborhood, because as a matter of fact, pitches and catches are supposed to report today. Because spring training is upon us, and they're gonna be starting.
And there's still signings to go around.
And
the Giants have done just that, signing Amir Garrett and Jorge Soler.
Not just that, Spencer Trimble has been agreed to a contract to the Phillies.
Yeah. By the way, the Rockies got some bad news. Their closer, Daniel Bard, is gonna undergo surgery for a torn meniscus in his left knee. So he's gonna be missing spring training.
He's out.
And probably half of the season. Because we don't know what his recovery time is.
Or meniscus surgery. That's half of the season.
Now, also, I don't mean to interrupt you, Brandon, but also I think that there's still some free agents out there just standing by the pool.
Let me take a look at the
one of them. Shockingly, is Blake Snell.
Yeah,
Blake hasn't been signed. What the fuck?
Matt Chapman, Blake Snell, Corey Bellinger, and Jordan Montgomery have not been picked up. They are still in the free agency pool as we are starting spring training. So basically, guys, hello, you got some big stars, big fish still out there. Come on, get your reels out.
Now I think that, and most people was talking about this, is the reason how come Blake Snell hasn't been signed yet is because it was concerned about his inconsistency and durability concern and a high walk rate last season, even though he did win Cy Young.
Yeah, he did have a rough season last year with the Padres, and his walk rate was real high last year. He was letting a lot of guys take a free ride.
Absolutely,
that's true. But you know what's also shocking to me, because I'm looking at this available pool here. There is one name here that really, really does intrigue me. That really has not been signed here. Let's see if I can find them.
Who is that, Jose Miguel?
Corey Kluber.
No, I think he's. I think they say he's retired or something.
Did
Did he?
he? Really?
I think. I'm not. I think. I'm
Hold
not
on.
sure.
Look, Corey Kluber. Let me take a look. Let me take a look
Yeah,
and see.
he
If
is retired. He is
Yeah,
retired.
yeah, he is. This was 3 days ago on MLB from MLB News on YouTube. Two-time Cy Young reliever Corey Kluber is calling it a career.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cheerios.
Yeah,
then.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's-
Now,
And this was brought up 4 days ago that I didn't even realize there even was an investigation.
uh-oh.
I didn't even think.
Uh-oh.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know there was.
mhm.
Well, who's this on?
Billy Epler.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a former Mets general
Oh.
manager.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh what?
Let me.
He
I
said
have
he's
I have this official report from MLB here. Mind if I read it off, Brandon?
Go.
Yeah, let's see.
Former Mets general manager Billy Epler has been placed on MLB's ineligible list through the end of 2024 season due to violations of the MLB's injured list rules, according to the results of an investigation released Friday. The 4-month probe revealed that Epler impromptu assigned players to the injured list during his tenure as Mets GM, fabricated injuries, and submitted false documentation to those ends. According to MLB's release, the league did not provide specific examples of this conduct, but concluded that Epler's actions were of his own volition and will not influenced by team ownership.
So
I have
basically,
no idea what the fuck.
he was screwing the Mets over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm hearing.
So
Basically, I'm going to say
screwing the
this. I'm
Mets
going to say this
over
now,
last
right?
year by bullshitting injury? Are you kidding me?
To be honest with you, I'm going to say this now. The Mets kind of deserve this.
Oh my God!
Matter of
How
fact, hold
low
on one.
Mets can you go that your general manager has to lie about injuries? Wow!
Well, there we go. Look at my profile pic.
Oh.
Wow! That is as low Mets as you can go.
Are you
Wow.
going to rub that in, aren't you, Jose? Rub it to
Yes,
death.
I
Very-
am.
Wow, that's just.
Hey, wait, here comes the Mets car right now. Oh, it crashed.
And best of all, I don't see anybody injured. Oh wait, they're lying.
Man,
The whole team is injured this shit.
okay, that's it. I'm changing the subject quickly.
on.
Now, hold on, because
Okay.
we do.
Okay.
Hold
Aside
on.
from jokes,
Hold
but
on.
we
Wait a
got
minute. Let me say
business,
something real quick, Jacob.
Matter
Let me
of
say
fact,
something real quick.
quickly,
Because
going on in
Kansas.
the
I was about to say, hold on, Jacob.
Yeah.
Now, Kansas City.
I was just
The
about to
Royals.
talk about that actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big news. The Royals have decided to put up and the city of Kansas City have decided to put up projections to talk about a brand new stadium in the works
Here it is right here.
for the Royals. They have decided that Kauffman Stadium has done its job and done its course, and it's now time to put up some updates.
And more than updates, the Warriors are trying to get a brand new stadium in downtown Kansas City.
Yes.
In the heart of KC.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to lie to you.
They want to put
This
it.
looks really, really good.
Honestly, with how the stadium looks, this could work perfectly for them. Seeing how KC is becoming a big buzz of tourism and stuff, this could actually work perfectly for them.
Absolutely.
One problem. Imagine seeing a home run ball crashing through one of these windows, huh?
Oh,
Oh,
How you
you're
gonna pay
right.
that out?
You're right. Yeah, they might have to put in some insurance there if they have a sky ball, if they have a moonshot or two.
yeah.
Absolutely. But in any case, I like this idea.
But that could be a one in a million shot because we are far from the days of Bonds and McGuire. So thank God for that.
Yeah, I think
I
those
know.
days are long gone.
So,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
just
a
gonna
long
bring
gone.
this up. I just want to bring this up. I think this design looks great. This design looks interesting, fellas. And as they brought up,
I
Kauffman
like it.
Stadium served its purpose. Kaufman Stadium
No.
been around for about 52 years, and they figured, well, that's
Yeah.
long enough. It's time for us to get a new stadium. So,
Yep.
John,
Though here's the thing, right?
Now-
They could have kept one piece of Kaufman Stadium with them.
oh,
Just
almost
added a few more. You know what that is? What the
let me
piece
guess.
of Kaufman Stadium you should take?
I
what, the
think
The
waterfalls?
Jumbotron.
Oh.
No, the Jumbotron.
Brown
The
Titantron.
scoreboard.
Yeah, keep that scoreboard. That'd be a great idea. Have a lasting memory of Kauffman Stadium and bring it to the new stadium, and that's their famous Royals logo on scoreboard. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah. And the best
Absolutely.
part about this yet, they could probably build upon it and make it like a throne. Like maybe
Mhm.
two others, like a queen board and like a
little
prince board.
mini board, you know, and have Queen little mini board, you know, for maybe
Exactly.
like a away team lineup, you know.
Mhm.
Like royalty. This is
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah. Oh wait, I got a better one, and then have like a little Prince one where you can have it like for the pitcher. You know, you could have like
Yes.
thrown with last pitch and innings and stuff. You know.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
here's another piece of
concepts.
news.
We're just running on concepts. We're gonna keep.
Yep.
We're gonna put this on the back burner. We're gonna see how this goes. But honestly, if this thing gets the green light, we will give you updates on this as this progresses. But honestly, if this gets the green light, we are excited for this because honestly, KC
100%.
and the Royals, if this thing gets the green
Yep.
light, it could be a big boom for them for the Royals guys.
Okay, I
Now
just
Brandon has something to say, so I want to hear this.
I just read this now. So the Oakland A's, not only that they're trying to get a lease for the Coliseum, but they just named Jenny Cavnar, Cavnar, their first ever female play-by-play announcer.
Oh, wow!
Really?
For them, they're actually all right. Congratulations for them. Sorry, Wally, golf clap.
Yeah, but I do have a question, right?
Yeah.
Jeff, what's that other's name? Jeff Fisher?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you really that desperate for money that you're actually leasing out the stadium when you know that everyone's gonna want your head?
Well, I think what they're saying. Hold on. I think what's going on here is that he's trying to get an extension to stay at the Coliseum until the stadium in Las Vegas gets built.
If there ever is,
I doubt that.
If they get built.
If they get built, but I doubt it because well, Oakland kind of needs a team.
they won't do anything. Huh? Who said that?
Nah. Let's go ahead and change subject.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Because because let's get back to the courts because we got to keep. Let's get back to the college basketball because I'm sorry, Jose. You may have gotten your fill on the chaos, but unfortunately, as we stated last week, the country
America isn't.
No, we got some upsets over the weekend, and we had an upset last night.
Starting from Friday,
it's all right.
both
Sorry,
Dayton
Jose.
and
We got
San
through
Diego
over the
State
country.
got kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Dayton lost to VCU in 49-47, and Nevada just edged out San Diego State at overtime, 70-66.
Ooh,
Yeah.
God, ooh.
And then let me bring up Saturday's games because we had some upsets that day. The number 6 team in the country, Tennessee, got knocked down by Texas A&M, 85-69. But that's nice.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
Sit down.
Yeah, there was no good old Rocky Top there. All they heard was cowbells.
Yeah,
Brandon, you don't have to tell me I said it wasn't nice. Listen with your ears.
Now, also, Michigan State. Hold on, not done yet.
Hold on.
Michigan State beat the number 10 team in the country, the Fighting Illini of Illinois, 88-80. And then Rutgers, the Scarlet Knights, shocked the number 11 team in the country, Wisconsin, 78-56.
Yeah, the Knights had their
Brandon, look at me real quick.
Oh,
Brandon, look at me. Look at the camera. How does this keep happening?
What? I don't know.
How does this keep happening?
Also, I'm not done yet. Florida upset the number 12 team in the country, Auburn, 81-65.
Chomp.
Yeah.
And Gonzaga beat it. Actually, they edged out Kentucky 89-85.
Oh!
I mean, edge down.
Ooh.
And to cap off the evening, UNLV upset the number 25 team in the country, New Mexico, 80-77.
Ooh.
That's not by 3. Oh God.
Love it. You gotta love them squeakers.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking
there was an
Nikes
upset on Monday
hardwood.
too.
I'm talking Nikes on hardwood, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
there's-
Monday, oh boy. Now Monday,
There was
Oh
breaking
an
God.
Texas Tech defeated Kansas, number 6 team in the country, 79-50.
Ugh.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Don't
that
worry,
hurts.
I'm just grabbing fruit in the bar.
Now,
Oh,
I think here's the
that's
thing.
surprising.
That's
Here's
the
the
one you don't
thing.
get up from. That is a knockout shot.
Yeah, now here's the thing while you guys are recovering yourselves. We are in February, and bubbles, as some bubbles are beginning to form and other bubbles are beginning to burst at this point.
Yeah. Some people's got some pin cushions ready to go. As I'm taking a look at the top 10 of the polls, as they've been updated from yesterday, because we're just about to get to Valentine's Day. And I don't see any
top 25, correct?
out
Let's run it.
anytime soon.
Mhm.
Here's what the polls are coming out from the AP Top 25. UConn still holds the top slot, and the reigning chance to hold the top slot at number 1 with a 22-2 record. But here's the thing: Purdue is right behind them, still got the same record, but the voters said UConn takes the top slot.
Yeah, barely.
Controversy.
Also, let's not forget Houston is number 3 in the country with a 21-3 record.
Yeah, the Cougars
And Marquette.
are coming
Marquette's
for
a shocker here at number 4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Marquette. The Golden Eagles are letting their talents come out, and they are calling at number 4, while the Wildcats of Arizona at number 5 in the nation with a 19-5 record here.
And Kansas, before last night's game, Kansas is number 6 at 19-5. I expect them to fall next week.
Yeah. While North Carolina takes the number 7 slot in the top 10. At number 8 is the Volunteers of Tennessee, while Duke takes the number 9 slot, and Iowa State takes the number 10 slot, with South Carolina on the outside looking in at number 11.
Now, hold on,
Rolling
Jacob.
down.
Before we hold on, wait. I want y'all to pay close attention to team number 23.
Indiana State.
Hello.
The Sycamores. For the first time since the days of Larry Bird, the Indiana State Sycamores are ranked in the top 25.
Let's go! Let's fucking
And our Hoosier man is happy. I don't blame him on that part, but yeah. I don't blame.
Since 1979, believe it or not.
Wow.
Jesus.
1979,
Yeah.
over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll down the rest of the AP top
Larry
25?
Bird.
Man, since the
Mind if I roll down
bird
the rest of the
was dinging threes.
Yep. Mind if I roll down the rest of the 25?
Go ahead.
Go.
Number 11, we have South Carolina. At number 12, we have Baylor. 13, Auburn. 14, the alumni of Illinois. 15, those Crimson Tides. That son of a bitch. Number 16, Dayton. Number 17, Creighton. 18, St. Mary's. 19, the BYU. BYU, sorry. Wisconsin, number 20.
Damn it.
The Cavaliers of Virginia at number 21. You're lucky. 22, those Kentucky Wildcats. 23, Indiana State, as we talked about. 24, FAU, and number 25, those drunken Sooners of Oklahoma.
Look, we've stated that this season has been nuts enough that these rankings will not be is not concrete, and this is the case in points. So safe to say tonight you want to clamp an eyeball on college hoops, okay? Because
Absolutely.
you don't know what could happen tonight. In fact, you might want to clamp an eye on FS1 because tip-off is just about to happen in Butler as the Bulldogs.
Tip-off has already begun, Jacob.
Yeah, just gone. We're off to the races right now.
Going off as we speak in Butler, the Bulldogs and the Golden Eagles are duking it out. Can the Golden Eagles hang on to the number 4 slot in the nation?
Oh man,
that'll be a good question. I'm going to be honest with you because
I
I believe Marquette can do it. Marquette. We already got chaos and we got a turnover for the Marquette. Jesus Christ.
Safe to say, boys, keep your eyes peeled on that game because you don't know what could happen. But anyways, let's get back. Let's get going.
Blood has just started to spill.
Yeah, we had the 7 o'clock games coming up, and one of them is the 16th-ranked Dayton Flyers taking against Duskeny. If I hope to God I pronounced that right.
Yeah, Duskeny. Duskeny. That'll be on ESPN Plus. Also,
first blood, Chucky Marquette. Sorry. Got first blood.
Go ahead.
We got first blood, boys.
Yeah, it's Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette draws first.
There's going to be a fire over there.
Yeah, it's tied 2 right now, but we'll get to that later. Yeah. Also, coming up, we got the Rebels and the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Oh
God, man.
Yep.
The Ole Miss Rebels with the 22nd ranked.
Carter's Ole Miss Rebels.
Yeah, that's gonna be at 9 o'clock at the Rupp Arena between the Rupp.
Yeah. Also at 7, we got the Fighting Illini of Illinois, the 14th ranked, playing host to the Michigan Wolverines.
I'm going to say this, right? Because I've said this, I think, last year with national championship last year with Georgia and TCU.
Yeah.
Michigan, their football team has won the national championship, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Will this give their basketball team or just the whole sports program in general a bit of confidence?
Maybe.
Well, hold on.
We'll see. It's a different paradigm, but we'll just have to see.
Unfortunately, we can do it.
Gentlemen, let me explain something. Because Michigan, they're 8-16.
Yeah. They either pick up the pace. I'm going to put it that way to you.
But by the way, you can catch that game on Peacock.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to clamp an eyeball on, 7 o'clock on ESPN2. The 10th ranked Cyclones of Iowa State are heading to Cincinnati to take on the Bearcats. The Bearcats take on the Bearcats and 2. That could be a game you want to clamp an eyeball.
Talk about games on ESPN. Here's one for you. The Syracuse Orange is about to play host to the 7th ranked Tar Heels of North Carolina.
Ooh.
Are we looking at a heavy hitting bout here?
Gentlemen, I want to say something about Syracuse because, when Jim Boeheim, I guess, I don't know you want to call it that he was fired or he retired or whichever you may.
Whichever you said.
And what happened, I think that the Orange is doing very well under their new head coach. 15-9 is not too bad, not too shabby. They're on the bubble to make the NCAA tournament. But hey,
it's a tight dance to make it to the show. But let's see.
Absolutely.
Close. Continuing on with the 7 o'clock games. Dames, over in it. Oh, Cody, you might want to clamp an eyeball on this on ESPN Plus. The Sycamores of Indiana State, 23rd in the nation, will be playing host to the Redbirds of Illinois State.
Let's hear from our resident Hoosier on his opinion.
Well, for one, I'm trying, and it's been asked, so carry on.
Oh, okay then. That was quick. This first time. This is the first time in the while Cody has no
rank. He's gonna take on Pitt.
Yeah, that'll be on the ACC network. If you got that, you go for it. That'll be at 7 o'clock. I mean, at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And we mentioned the 9 o'clock game once, but there are plenty more. And there is the 20 ranked Wisconsin Badgers about to play host to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ooh,
that's going to be interesting. That'll be an interesting one. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, you can catch that game over on Peacock. Also on FS1, we got Georgetown and Creighton. These are not the same Hoyas that I remember because good Lord, are they struggling.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why, but every time that myself or Brandon says Creighton, we always go for a Scottish accent. I don't know why. It just happens.
It's just how we are.
Anyways, and rounding out the slate at 9 o'clock, we will see the Krugers of Brigham Young play host to the Knights of UCF. That'll be on ESPN.
You skipped one.
You just skipped. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. But you also skipped one, Jacob.
I did. You're right. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
the 25th ranked Oklahoma Sooners about to go down to Texas to take on the 12th ranked Baylor Bears.
Both teams
This
are
is going to
ranked.
be interesting.
Oklahoma 25th, Baylor number 12. Someone's got to go.
Yep.
That's gonna be
Games are coming up today.
too. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. Now
Jesus
then,
Christ.
let's go ahead and shift focus from the men.
Actually,
Hold on, before we get
Yep.
to the let me give you one big update before we get to go. 5 minutes has already passed in the first, and Marquette's got a 3-point lead over Butler. We will get back to that if we can before we have to before we have to turn off the lights.
Yeah. Now then, let's go ahead and switch from the men to the women. Now, recently, we saw UConn play against South Carolina. Well, needless to say, UConn, thanks for coming. Good grief. Because needless to say, that game wasn't pretty. South Carolina beat UConn Sunday, 83-65.
You want to talk about things that are not pretty? Listen to this. This is from Sunday. The Nebraska Lady Cornhuskers shot down the Hawkeyes of Iowa 82-79.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Knocked out the number 2 team in the nation in the Hawkeyes.
And talk about you guys want another upset here, people?
Yeah, hit it.
Oregon State, I believe the Beavers?
No,
yes.
Have took down the Lady Buffalo 65-59.
Ooh.
17.
Oh my God, no.
We have an upset. The Lady Orange of Syracuse defeated the number 15 team in the country, Louisville, 73-72.
Ooh.
By 1.
Ooh.
That just hurts.
That
Oh no.
That's gonna hurt.
That's a gut punch.
That's not a gut punch. That's more so like a pure. You can tell I'm stuttering. I can't even put that into words.
Now the women's top 10, and we're just doing the top 10. For the women's side, South Carolina is still the number 1 team in the country. But they got all the first place votes.
Oh, that is a stunning loss. Iowa drops from the number 2 slot, which is now being filled by the Buckeyes of Ohio State.
Stanford's number 3. As Jacob brought up, Iowa tumbled to number 4. Texas is sitting at number 5.
Yeah, the Longhorns takes the 5th slot in the nation.
Number 6,
the Wolfpack of North Carolina State. North Carolina State. And number 7, the Wildcats of Kansas State. I had to stutter there. My apologies.
Colorado took a tumble.
Careful there, buddy.
Went from number 4 to number 8.
Yep.
UCLA is number 9, and their cross-city rivals, USC, is number 10.
Somewhere, our boys Matt and Ray are loving every second of it because both their teams are in the top 10.
Now, there's only one game in the top 25 in action, and that's
tonight.
West Virginia.
Yeah, playing against TCU.
Yeah, and that's at 7:30.
Absolutely. That is going to be one very interesting game to see. All right, let's go ahead and shift focus, gentlemen.
But before we do, right? Because I do want to say that the reigning champions are LSU Lady Tigers. They're struggling a little bit. Just saying.
Well, you try competing in the SEC and then come back talk to us.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jose. You try competing in the SEC and come back to us. Okay.
LSU is number 13 in the country, but then again,
they're unlucky.
You try competing in the SEC.
Okay. No. Let me go off on this, okay, Jose. I'm saying this. The SEC is known as the premier conference in the nation for a reason. We play as crabs in the fucking bucket. We are at each other's throats with sharpened knives and AKs in our heads, at our heads. Okay, we go at each other full throttle, nonstop, 24/7, 365 a fucking year. Okay.
We're going to change the subject before Jacob blows a gasket. Although I might think it's a little bit too
Get on
late
the
for
ice,
that.
please, before I lose my fucking mind here.
Yeah. We're going to go
Oh,
out
no
to the
worries. I'm gonna get to
NHL.
that more.
Yeah,
Oh, no worries. I'm about to piss you off real soon. Just wait.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
only
go
got
ahead
one
and
game
switch
coming up.
before Jacob blows a gasket.
Yeah.
We got one game here. That's the
Yeah, we
this.
just talked about that, Jose Miguel.
Yeah, but
Oh,
anyway,
well, whoops.
let's get to the ice for a bit because as stated, we are now in the second half of the 2023-2024 National Hockey League season, which means the second act is upon us, which means now we must see who is the contender, who is the pretender.
Absolutely. There's a lot of games here tonight, so follow us along if you can.
Yeah, starting at the 7:00 games. Yeah, it's gonna start at the 7:00 game at the TD Garden as the Boston Bruins playing host to the Tampa Bay Lightning.
They should have been dead. We had to
safe.
throw it on them. They should have been dead already.
Yeah. You got
Also,
tonight, and most of them are spoiled for choice, basically.
yeah, also tonight at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, we got the Devils and the Predators.
That's at 8.
Yeah, that's at 8 o'clock. Oh, now going back
That's
to the
gonna be
7 o'clock
interesting.
game in Buffalo, you got the Sabres playing host to the Kings of LA.
Absolutely,
That's gonna be
that's gonna be a
interesting,
good game. We also got the Blues and the Maple Leafs.
Yes, that'll be at the ACC. I will forever call it the ACC. I don't care what sponsor it is.
Okay, duly noted. We got the Ducks and the Canadiens at the Bell Center.
Canadians.
Canadiens.
Thank God we're not watching this.
Yeah. At Les Contre Bell, and then in Ottawa at the Canadian Tire Center, the Senators will be playing host to the Blue Jackets of Columbus.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Also
and at
in
the nation's capital. At the nation's capital we go. The Capitals about to play host to the Avalanche, Colorado.
That's gonna be an interesting game. Now, going on in Jose and Brandon's backyard, we got the Seattle Kraken. They're going to do battle with the New York Islanders.
And I do
Our
believe
backyard is New Jersey, but fair enough.
S Arena in Belmont Park, not at the Nassau Coliseum, even though a lot of people wish it would be at the Nassau Coliseum.
And since one 8 o'clock game was mentioned by Carter, here's another one for you. Down at Big D, the Stars is about to play host to the Carolina Hurricanes.
That's a game you might
somewhere around Texas. I can hear Eddie Lobo screaming for pain.
Yeah, Eddie Lobo might be watching that game with a microscope.
Might be using more than that.
We got the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh God, they need help. Playing host to
they do.
the top team in the West, the Vancouver Canucks.
Canucks are looking really damn good. 35, 12, and 6. So 14, 35, and 3. Well, Blackhawks, if this season doesn't go well for you, there's only one thing you can do.
Yeah.
Execute Order 66.
You know what you must be done. And then rounding
out. I was about to say some of us got Star Wars on the brain.
What's that one? That's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And then, okay, I need to talk about this because rounding out the festivities at 9 o'clock over in Edmonton at the Rogers Place, we have the Oilers playing host to the Red Wings. I need to talk about this because I talked about this earlier. When the Oilers unfortunately lost to the Knights, ending their winning streak at 16 games, our resident friend Hako, when he found out they lost, he immediately said, and I quote, that the season's over, it's done, we're finished. Hako, my friend, my compatriot, mi amigo. What's with the salt?
Get a hold of yourself, for God's sake.
What's with the salt? Already, we just started the second act, and if I take a look at the Western Conference, specifically the Pacific Division, you're still in third place in the Pacific.
It's not the end of the world.
Seriously, and you're
Not
just
yet.
behind by 7 points, which is basically 2.5 games.
Yeah, just
So it
saying,
ain't
it's
that
not
bad.
the end of the world.
Yeah, seriously. And if you win
Yeah.
here to Detroit, you got a chance to catch up to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
as we took a
One
look at
thing
the
you better-
conference
so-
area.
The
Yeah,
one thing you
so
better
Ve-
not do is look. Well, I'll say this: if you're Edmonton, you better not look past Kings, Blues, or Nashville.
yeah. So Hako, in the words of a great singer, keep calm and carry on, my friend.
That's a song.
Well, it's a lyric from a song.
But anyway,
both are
let's
blinded, too.
take a quick look at the standings real quick.
Well, isn't there like I've heard some things of a new arena for the NHL Capitals?
Oh yeah.
What?
That has been shut down.
Okay, let me bring this up.
Really?
Virginia was trying to get a bill passed to help fund the new arena for the Capitals and the Wizards, and
Well,
the state senator said, that deal is dead.
Oh, ouch.
Since
Somebody have the Price is Right loose horn. Please play it.
I don't
I don't
I
have
wish
it.
I had it, but
Oh well, but yeah.
The
But
worst. I
anyway.
mean, the best I can do is this.
But
I think
is in another castle.
yeah. Also, let me go ahead and bring this up. Also, we brought up last week about the patience of the Coyotes
Oh!
in the Wilton.
Have this been announced? Has this been talked about yet? There's now breaking news.
What's up?
What?
Defensiveman Wheelie is suspended for 5 games.
What?
What?
Hold on a minute.
Morgan
Hold
Wheelie
on.
is suspended for 5 games for Maple Leafs for player safety. He cannot play again until the 22nd.
Oh, really?
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Did Cody actually bring up something relevant for once?
Here we go. Here's the story. The Toronto Maple Leafs are bracing to play their next several games without top defenseman Morgan Riley, who could be facing a lengthy suspension. He has an in-person hearing with the NHL's Department of Player Safety scheduled for today in New York. An in-person hearing allows the league to suspend Riley for 6 or more games.
Well, this one is current. He got suspended for 5 games.
Will you let me finish?
Please let him finish.
Riley cross-checked Whitley Gregg up high in retaliation for the Ottawa Senators player firing a slap shot into an empty net with 5.1 seconds left in the team's game Saturday night.
Am I on?
I think it definitely deserved a reaction. Teammate and fellow All-Star Austin Matthews said at the practice Monday. Morgan is not a malicious player and somebody that's dirty by any means. I think him approaching him was something that was just bound to happen. Somebody was going to do it, especially after a play like that. I just don't think it's really necessary to go down there and hardest shot competition into the net. Toronto hosts the Blues tonight, and they play 6 games over the next 10 days. If Riley gets 6 games, it would match the longest suspension handed out this season.
So basically, Riley was basically following the code, and dealt it justice, and unfortunately, he had to pay the price for it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, in the hockey world, the code is basically a select of unwritten rules that is being enforced by players for stuff that you can and can't do on the rink. One of them was what you talked about. You don't sling a slap shot into an empty netter when the game is just about to be done. If you do so, you're prepared to get checked. Not at the end of the game, more so maybe next game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give Riley credit. He was following the code to a T, but the way he did it, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
You could have done it next game, and we were giving you a pat on the back, maybe a beer, and you got some respect. But timing is everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll learn. We'll give you a pass on that. All right. Next, take mention, learn from it, and try again next time. But
yeah, and I'm pretty sure said to assume he's gonna feel very, very light in his wallet.
yeah, a little fine here and there, but nonetheless, it was just that's just part of the players, Code is everything, and
Yeah.
but yeah, shit happens,
Mm-hmm. All right, then shifting gears, gentlemen. Let's go
Okay.
ahead. We're gonna hit this.
Before we head to something we've all been dreading for tonight, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Since that season is now done, we can actually talk about this.
Wait, we're not
Football
talking about the we're not talking about the NBA.
We spoke.
already-
That was a very
Okay.
close thing
Did,
on the
bro.
show.
You just had a shining moment, Cody. And
No,
You
my
ruined
internet
it,
connection's
you
been
bastard!
ass. My internet's been shit.
You
There,
ruined
okay,
it.
fuck off. My internet's been shit. Okay, fuck off.
you just had
You ruined it.
and then you're in
I'm joking. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
here's the
Okay,
thing, here's
I'm
the
fucking joking. Okay, I was just being.
Okay,
I
Okay,
was
let's
being an
stick to.
ass.
Hold on. Okay, now.
Anyways,
Yes. Now, hold on, gentlemen, hold on. Now, before we do discuss the Super Bowl, and we gotta talk about the UFL
Don't worry,
first.
I'll let
Yes,
this guy go.
because even though that
No
season
worries, we're gonna let
we
him
will
go.
get to it. Trust me, Jamal. We will get to it, and we will let you talk. The UFL is getting ready to start off its inaugural season next month in March, and it's just announced its rules for the 2024 season. Believe it or not, they just released it on Twitter, and it's basically a hybrid of both the USFL and the XFL, including the XFL's point after system, which means that we will not have any point after kicks. They will continue the XFL system of basically saying you want your point after kicks, you got to do it either at the 2-yard line for 1, the 5-yard line for 2, or the 10-yard line for 3. The kickoff system. The kickoffs are going to be it's going to be traditional kickoffs like they did in the USFL, but with a little bit of tweaking on the side to make it a little bit easier. And also, the double forward pass is still implemented as if the XFL. Basically, you can have 2 forward passes, but it must be behind the line of scrimmage. If you try to do it in front of it, you will be penalized.
And catch definition, I think this is going to be a problem. Let's all read this, so that way we can figure out what is a catch and what isn't a catch. That way the refs don't fuck it up.
Yeah. Meg,
Let's just point this out.
Take notes, NFL referees.
Let me just point this out that overall I can see the UFL. This is a great plan. Basically they knew that the XFL and the USFL both basically had similar rule books, and they simply just blended them together. So and I like that, instead of sending out a kicker, for extra point, they're making teams earn the extra point.
Sure, the kicker can be used for field goals, but that's about it. Other than that, you want your extra points, you got to earn it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think overall, this is a very, very smart rule by the UFL, and like we said,
also the UFL is implementing the XFL's overtime rules. Basically, basically they are going to be doing a shootout style. Okay, like they did in the XFL. It's basically a best of 5 series. If one team has more, it does better than the other team. Done. You done. Overtime is done. That team wins. We can move. We go on to the next game.
In other words, there ain't gonna be no ties.
No, there is no tie. There will be no ties in the UFL. Which is honestly a God-given send.
Now, so overall though, the season kicks off at the end of March. So, and they got plenty of time to get the players out, get them trained, get them to understand the rules, make sure the officials understand the rules, get the teams ready, get the stadiums all
and make sure. And make sure that the refs don't fuck up on what a catch is.
And get all the hype ready to go, and have all the season tickets sold out. Make sure the fans of their respective cities go to their games, have that place filled to the brim, and make sure the UFL goes off with a rounding success, and we get some good more spring football. Because honestly, everybody here in the bar loved what the USFL and the XFL did. But honestly, sure they had some hiccups, which is fair, but honestly, what they did was good.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, then.
All right.
Main events.
Let's go ahead and whip out the Band-Aid.
All right, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, all rise for the Honorable Judge Jamal Bedlam.
So we're going to give me the mic now.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for your annual Ice Cube No Vaseline edition of the podcast, because I'm about to currently rip every member of this podcast a new asshole so bad they're going to need Vaseline for the next 3 weeks. Let's go ahead and talk about the Super Bowl. It was surprisingly a good football game. Who would have guessed the Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers producing a good football game? Who would have guessed? Oh, wait, me. Oh, I'm not done yet, because it's time for me to cook. It's time for me to cook these motherfuckers like a well-done chicken.
There we go.
Everybody was bitching about Taylor Swift. Everyone kept bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching, even though she was only being shown for less than a minute on football games that are 4 hours long. And you know why they kept showing her? Because she brings in money. $330 million. That's why they show her on TV. And guess how many times she got in the Super Bowl? 54 seconds. Guess how long the Super Bowl was? Probably 3 or 4 hours. And guess what? All the fucking neckbeards and bitch-ass niggas was bitching about Taylor Swift over and over again. And to a point, it gets really annoying. Because now you've gotten the result you fucking deserve. The Chiefs won. You know why? Because Patrick Mahomes is the best QB of this fucking generation. He should not be in a conversation with Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, or Joe Burrow. He's in a conversation with Joe Montana and Tom Brady, because that's how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
All these motherfuckers have been sitting out here bitching about Taylor Swift. Guess what? They fucking won. They dropped the ball more than any other team this season, and they still won. People complained about Taylor Swift until they were blue in the face like a bunch of bitchin' ass incels. And guess what? They still won. And guess what? The part that's painful for people here at this podcast to admit, the Super Bowl got 123.4 million views.
Yep.
Which proves my point that Taylor Swift actually does something. Who would have guessed? Me! I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Lube up your buttholes, boys. I'm still not done yet. Because I got a spiked dildo with each of your names on it. This is what happens when you keep prodding and prodding about the same fucking shit. You get what you fucking deserve. You can't say nothing now because the Chiefs are fucking inevitable. Get used to it. For as long as they are going to be healthy and in shape, you're going to get used to this Chiefs-sized dildo in your ass. And that goes for everyone. You want to stop them? Play your fucking good football. And maybe you can stop them. Don't give me no half-baked ass, oh, we're going to make it this season like the fucking Cowboys, and then you violently choke on yourselves like a bunch of dumb bitches. Or the Ravens, who did all of this shit, got to the AFC Championship, had it in their home base, and then got punched in the teeth by a team that was just better than them when they needed to be. All this complaining about Travis Kelce's girlfriend. When he needed to show up, he fucking delivered. Everyone delivered. And what you gonna say? Oh, Taylor Swift. Well, guess what? When I'm agreeing with Colin Cowherd, that's a fucking problem. Now I'm done. Okay. I will interrupt with chime-ins if I feel like it.
Thank you very much.
First of all, welcome Hit Kid to the Jamal Bedlam Show.
Guys, give me. You guys talk among yourself. I need 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Just to do some.
Go ahead. Well, what Jamal said was absolutely correct. What we saw on Super Bowl Sunday in Las Vegas was nothing short of everything what we said we didn't expect. We all thought, me, Cody, Jose, Brandon, and Carter all said that game was going to be boring and dull. Guess what? It was not. It was one of the greatest games we all saw in NFL history. And I'll admit it, I'll eat my crow. It was awesome. It was one of the best games of the NFL season. Okay? The Chiefs and the Niners gave us one of the best games in years. Okay? In years. And it went down to overtime. And the Chiefs went to work and came out with the dub, winning their 4th championship in franchise history, giving Mahomes his third ring. Okay? Third ring. And to that, I say congratulations to Patrick Mahomes. You deserve your 3rd ring. You deserve to be in the topic for greatest of all time. Okay? You are now 3rd in the GOAT talk, right behind Montana and Tom Brady, who still sits on the throne. Okay?
It just surprised the hell out of me. I'll be real.
Okay? And
They were so dead to goddamn right.
We didn't deserve that game. Okay?
Oh no, I want each of y'all to say something. So you got your shit off, Jacob. I want somebody else next.
Okay, please.
I already said what I need to say. They were still dead to goddamn rights.
They still won. They still won.
I just want
They
to
were still
say
dead to rights. They still won. I don't get
They
it.
still won.
they still won. I think I just want to say for the record, first of all.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna be really petty. I'm sorry, Carter, but I'm gonna be real petty for a second. Jose, speaking of dead to rights, I want you to answer me the following question: was it a good idea to draft Jalen Hurts first in fantasy league?
Jose, you're on the spot, motherfucker.
Got you there. How you
Regular
feeling?
season.
And I will talk my shit because guess who won that league? Me.
Yeah. The ball has it. Got your ass.
So respectfully, eat your crow. Don't dispute anything that I said because you know I'm right. You know it. No matter how you want to argue it otherwise. And I will be petty enough to argue it otherwise. Eat your crow.
No, am I allowed to begin?
Please
Go ahead, Britt. Go ahead,
ahead,
Britt,
kid.
because I'm gonna piss people off the further I go.
Oh, I have a lot to fucking say over this Super Bowl. I think everyone's been waiting off this one, eh?
Go ahead.
Ladies and this is my. Let me be clear. What I'm ill right now. I think everyone can tell I'm quite fucked.
We
I'm
understand.
choked with a fever. My nose is fucking running. I am quite literally fucked right now, health-wise.
Get well soon, buddy.
But I had to be on to fucking cook these Niners. These fucking overhyped, and I'm gonna say it, fucking overhyped. Let me explain. They fucking got lucky against Green Bay. A missed field goal changed that entire game. Okay, and they've been living off moments. Fucking Detroit, they lived off the fucking interception. You know, the fucking deflection interception, which changed the entire game.
Yeah.
They've been living off fucking moments. One, Brock Purdy has been fucking protected by the fucking having an Avengers cast. Brock Purdy is a top 15 quarterback. 10 to 15 range.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to disagree with me, I would even go 15 to 20 range, possibly. I'll put him in at 15 to be kind, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But Kyle Shanahan needs to be looked at. 3rd choke lead, folks. 10-point plus lead, and he choked it. And let me be clear, the 49ers window, and I think this is a window for all teams, if I'm allowed to say it, I think the NFL's fucked next year. Because here's the truth. I don't see anyone fucking beating Kansas City next year. This is Kansas City the weakest, supposedly. All-world defense. Whether they keep Chris Jones will be the big question, which I think they will pay Chris Jones whatever they want. But they were supposed to be weak this season. This was the season supposed to happen. They're going to have a better offense next year thanks to the draft and all that. They're going to have a better offensive. They're going to probably have Mahomes with a few more weapons. Don't you realize how deadly that is? Mahomes, who, by the way, is in GOAT conversation now.
Yeah.
He's in GOAT conversation after this.
I said he's third in the GO conversation, right behind Joe Montana and Tom Brady.
And if he three-peats next year, he goes second and maybe even first. You could not even argue it. If he three-peats next year, you could say second or not even first. And by the way, he's favourite to... Like, I saw Vegas fucking had, the 49ers as favourites for the title. How fucking dare you?
Damn.
How fucking dare you, Las Vegas? You should be installing the Chiefs as favourites. Because they're only going to get better next season. Not only that, you look at the NFC as a whole, it's probably going to get a bit better. We've heard about these bitch-ass Cowboys saying they need to go all in, okay? The Niners are going to get worse.
Yeah,
I think everyone's seen it. Brandon Ayuk's talking about leaving. They're beginning to enter the cap hell. I think the Niners have one more year. That's this season upcoming. Otherwise, their window is shut. But the window to win the title should have been this year. Should have been this season. Yep. Next season, it's going to be tougher. Green Bay is going to get better. Fucking Detroit is going to get better. Vikings, we don't know about Kirk Cousins, if we can be honest, okay? Maybe it's time to move on there. But just those two teams, if I'm allowed to say it. Dallas will be thereabouts. Philadelphia, we don't know. Could be good, could be shit. In your own division, Rams and Seahawks are going to be, question marks, if I'm allowed to say. I know Seattle's going through the coaching change and all that. The Rams, they're a question mark. They're an aging squad, but they're still going to be a pain. You're in for a tough division. Buccaneers are going to be better. Carter's team, if we're allowed to say it. They're going to be a ton better this season. Like, your window was this year, in my eyes. I think the window went this year. I think they have one more chance at it next year, but I think it's 10 times more difficult.
I think it's a good thing that you left out both New York teams because they both stink.
Jets is a bit of a wash because of Rodgers. Let me be clear, I can't stand Rodgers, but it's a bit of a wash because of Rodgers' injury. Giants stink. Giants stink.
Yeah.
I'll be brutally honest on the Giants. They suck. That's the truth. The Giants fucking suck. So let's ignore them. Jets is still a mystery, okay? Because they have players on that Jets team. They're still a mystery team because of the Rodgers injury. But fucking, we have to call a spade here. These Niners, if they're not as good as I think what everyone thinks they are. The Chiefs are overwhelming.
I was about to say, let me just point this out. This is gonna sound kind of funny, but you should have seen the reaction of almost every 49ers fan under the sun when Patrick Mahomes threw the overtime touchdown to Hartman. I have never seen so many televisions being destroyed in all my days.
It would make us feel like they were in Dallas for a minute.
30 years of pain, motherfuckers!
Even the said it best, they are perennially cursed. And honestly, it makes sense to them.
Let me do this. I'm going to pull Marshawn Lynch. Fuck you! If anyone's seen that video on social media after the game. Marshawn Lynch in the casino, he has a fucking bowl of wings. And he goes up to each 49er fan and be like, you're a 49er fan? Fuck you! You're a 49er fan? Fuck you! That's exactly how I feel.
Let me just say this also. And I know some of the players on that team using this as an excuse. They're saying, we didn't know the new overtime playoff rules.
God damn!
That's on the coach,
Stupid Fox.
That's on the coach.
I mean, I could have sworn to myself. Now, I could have sworn the referees probably might have explained it to the players before the coin toss. They probably might have explained it to the players. Hey, look, this is a sudden death. Both teams are going to have an opportunity to score here. And basically, I don't know why Kyle Shanahan said, sure, we'll take the ball first. And the Chiefs said, okay, go ahead. And then, of course, 49ers kicked the field goal. And then next thing before you know it, they gave Patrick Mahomes too much time on that clock, and him and the Chiefs just marched down the field in the other direction.
No.
It weren't the extra time which was the killer. What was the killer was the extra down. That was the killer. Because you made it clear to Mahomes, I've got 4 downs now to just get first downs each time. That was the killer.
Now, I will apologize for my extreme deviance.
There is no need to apologize.
But then again, I do have one more rant saved up in me for Kyle Shanahan, you fucking idiot. You are the biggest idiot I have ever seen. Because how do you do this again to the same team like 4 years ago? How do you not understand that Patrick Mahomes is fucking inevitable? Why would you give this man time to score or to at least make an attempt to score? You know how automatic that motherfucker is?
It's not time which was the mistake. It was giving him the extra down. That was what the mistake was. It weren't time, Jamal. It was the extra down.
Even if it's time or the extra down, it don't fucking matter. Your mistake was giving Mahomes a chance to do anything. When you give him a chance, he will not only take that chance, he'll shove it right up your ass and ask you to say, what you gonna do about it? And he did it. He did it again. Congratulations, Kyle Shanahan. Out of all the people that I've roasted so far, you're still the biggest idiot. Because why would you give Mahomes that much time to execute beautiful, artistic devastation like that? That man carved up your defense when he needed to. He had Travis Kelce out here teabagging people, which he might as well be doing because he won the damn Super Bowl, so he might as well start teabagging people at this point. It is what it is. The Chiefs are inevitable.
We got to be brutally honest.
The Chiefs are inevitable.
On the hot seat this year. Kyle Shanahan's on the hot seat. If they don't win the Super Bowl this year, he's sacked.
The Chiefs are inevitable. You might as well start saying it now. The Chiefs are inevitable.
And that's the thing. I feel like the Chiefs are inevitable for the three-peat next year.
I do have footage of Kyle Shanahan trying to get a Super Bowl ring, so here you go.
Ci sei concentrato, dobbiamo farlo cadere.
Non mi arrenderò mai!
Vai.
Non mi arrendo mai!
46.
Questo è un momento epico.
Il numero Valentino Rossi. L'ho
Cada. No, Marquez cade.
Hold on. I might have to break a rule for this. Let me see if my camera's working.
Here we go.
Let me see if my camera's working. I want to show y'all exactly what the fuck happened. Put that shit on me real quick.
We see ya.
Here we go.
This is
the first time you're ever gonna see my face and my mug on here. You might as well.
Probably the last time too.
Let's see. Let me get underneath a light so you can see what was going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time this is an exclusive for W Sports Podcast. Jamal,
see my finger in this trash bag?
Yeah.
See my finger in there? That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
it is.
No, we have to say it. These Niners, these fucking Niners have been getting off it way too light. Shanahan, if he don't win the Super Bowl next season, he's gone. He's done.
He's done.
He's finished. Which I will fucking
goes as a whole.
Now,
eternally
adore as a Seahawks fan.
Now, with that being said, I'm gonna still need to be honest here for a minute. With their failure still being pointed out, I would like to say CMC did everything he could to help this team win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
And a due respect is earned for one Jawan Jennings from the 49ers because he did everything in his power to make sure this team tried to win. He tried his damnedest. And the fact that he's going to get kind of brushed to the side or be forgotten about, despite the fact that, Mahomes outperformed him. he deserves his credit because if it wasn't for him, who knows what that team would have done.
I have two more things to bash Shanahan over, though, if I'm allowed to say it. One, catches towards. This is another reason why Brandon Ayuk might be leaving. I believe Ayuk was only targeted single digits. Secondly, George Kittle was targeted single digits.
Which is shocking.
To be fair to them, that's Kansas City locking their asses down.
No, it ain't just Kansas City locking their asses down. But even with that, you fucking make Kittle a part of that game plan to free up fucking Debo, Ayuk, and fucking Juwan Jennings. What the fuck?
I mean,
believe Kittle only had like 3 targets. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's hard to get multiple targets when this is the same Chiefs team that basically stuffed the Bills and the Ravens.
Yeah, but this fucking 49ers team, Jamal, has all these fucking weapons, as we've mentioned. They have like a fucking Avengers line of weapons. You should be getting fucking free.
You can't use your weapons if you get punched in the face.
That's true.
I mean, look at what Baltimore did to the 49ers. Not only did we punch them in the face, they couldn't do nothing. Your weapons can't help you if you get constantly punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, by the way, here's the thing. Brock Purdy wasn't the reason they lost that game. And that was the one thing I think that was one thing a lot of media writers probably thought they would be writing out of this. No, Purdy played great. To be fair to Purdy, he played a near perfect game.
Kyle Shanahan underestimated Patrick Mahomes, which you don't do.
Which is something you don't do.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick because there was a whole lot of betting going on during that game. In fact, there been more than $185.6 million was betted on the Super Bowl within Nevada Sportsbook. The most ever. Dang.
By the way, can I quickly say this just off track NFL wise? Fuck the NBA referees. Everyone knows why off last night.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. You talked about that during the NBA section of the podcast about how about the quote unquote illegal contact call at the end of the Knicks Rockets game.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
It was bullshit because both players was in vulnerable positions.
Yeah.
Both
of them were trying to go for the ball.
Jalen Brunson and Aaron Holiday.
Knicks have launched an official protest, by the way.
Now, also, as we head into the NFL offseason, there's still a lot of questions that needs to be answered.
I don't know if I ever brought this up since you say that Jets is a mystery. I've been hearing that the owner of the Jets has been putting some people in the hot seat.
Yeah. Woody Johnson has been. I know he put the coach and the general manager on blast. Zach Wilson has just basically been taken to the oven. So there's no telling what's going to happen. Because I believe Woody Johnson said, "Hey, if we don't make the playoffs this year, I'm cleaning house."
Hey. Jets owner. I mean, you talking real loud for a guy who sold his soul to Aaron Rodgers.
That's true.
Look, you got this great team, but you sold your soul for Aaron Rodgers. As Green Bay fans could tell you right now, kind of tough when Green Bay made it without Aaron Rodgers and you didn't with them. Yeah, he got hurt, but you still look like idiots.
Now, also, Pittsburgh Steelers, they released 3 players, including Mitchell Trubisky.
No, they released Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
They haven't released Mason Rudolph yet, but he is scheduled to be a free agent. They released Chuana Okafor, and the punter Presley Harvin. So they've been released, and the move saved the Steelers nearly $13 million in salary cap space.
Oh damn.
So very interesting. So there's no telling where Mr. Trubisky is going to end up at.
Oh, speaking of the Steelers, I get to laugh at their expense because guess who's rumored to be heading down there?
Uh-oh.
Wasn't it
Who?
already confirmed that the fired Atlanta coach was already coming over there? Wasn't it already
No,
I
confirmed?
don't think we're talking about Arthur Smith.
Oh my God!
rumored, rumored, rumored to
What?
be coming to Pittsburgh is Ryan Tannehill.
Oh my God! Oh my
You
God!
think
That's
you
hilarious.
think Ryan Tannehill is going to help you against Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and whatever Cleveland decides to poop out of their mouths? Oh, good luck, Steelers.
Nah, right here.
Now, I thought that the Steelers. I thought
that
that.
the old jalopy still going?
Hold on. I thought that Le'Veon Bell wants to throw his name back into the hat.
Why would Le'Veon Bell go back to the Steelers?
Here's the question: which team's going to be more upset next season, the Steelers or the fucking Chargers?
Steelers.
Both.
Because the Chargers are bringing, they just brought in Harbaugh. They're on this high now. They're thinking, oh, Harbaugh's going to change things. Harbaugh's going to change things. You got to deal with Patrick Mahomes. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Twice a year.
Stop.
Get the fuck out of here. Get going. Get stepping. Goodbye.
Because there's no telling what's going to happen with Denver. Because I don't know whether they're going to keep Russell Wilson.
They might as well not.
You know what, Hickey? Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I have another dummy that needs to be called out. The AFC.
There we
West.
go.
The whole entire division.
Yep.
You fucking trash bags. Because y'all suck so much, now Patrick Mahomes is going to be everybody's problem. Get good. You fucking scrubs. And maybe we won't have to worry about it.
Oh, God.
Actually, hold on. I'm not done yet. Because I saw this in a Discord server I was in. A bitter-ass Bills fan getting really upset and in his feelings because Patrick Mahomes won his third ring.
Eric DeFil?
I'm sorry, Bills fan. Not anyone here knows.
Eric DeFil?
No. Just someone who I saw on Discord.
No,
I'm sorry, Bills.
I said Eric because of, he's a massive Bills fan. That's why I said it.
No, but I'm just going to say this out loud for Bills fans. You're really that mad about Patrick Mahomes? Really? When Tom Brady was fucking y'all in your Tom Brady was fucking y'all in your ass for like 20 years, and you weren't mad.
I've got a hot take.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
And then y'all dropped those 4 Super Bowls in a row, and this is the breaking point. I'm sorry. Get good, bitch ass.
Can someone tell the AFC Dallas Cowboys to shut up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Damn.
That's what I'm going to say about the Buffalo Bills. Can someone tell the AFC Dallas Cowboys to shut the fuck up? You lot are waste men. You lot had the chance this year, and you fucked it. I don't want to hear a peep out of you complaining about the Chiefs. You had them in your own building, in your own fucking conditions, and you got fucked. Shut up. Your window, by the way, the window's shut. I'm making it clear right now. The window is closed. Done. Finished. They're not winning the Super Bowl. I'll make it fucking clear right now. They're not winning the Super Bowl for another 5 years. The window's shut.
Now, for the rest of Bills Nation, I feel bad. But for that one Bills fan in particular, I don't.
Is it someone I know, Jamal? Let me ask that. Is it someone I know?
You don't know this person.
Okay, good.
They were on the Chiseled Adonis server, and he promptly got cooked very badly.
Wow. Who's the chef? Chiseled Adonis?
No, everyone on the server.
No, we have to call a spade a spade. Bills are fucked. Bills are done.
Greatness is in the air, and it's called Patrick Mahomes.
Yes,
and
it
until someone stops him, get used to it.
The Master Chief is on the road to the throne.
I have no real respect for the Bills at all. I'm sorry.
As someone who also fell into that hole, I have some sympathy for the Bills because I get it. Getting punched in the face by a dynasty hurts, but at the same time, we both made mistakes. It is what it is. If we played better, we wouldn't be in the position.
Absolutely.
It is safe to say next year is going to be a year that everybody here, including our guests, is going to be something we are all going to be having a lot to talk.
I got to be honest. I think the AFC's fucked next year. Sorry to say that to all of y'all who support AFC teams. Mainly Jamal, if I'm allowed to say it. But the Chiefs are going to be better next year. That's why I think the AFC's fucked, okay?
Yeah.
And that ain't a knock at your team. That's me just saying it truthfully. The Chiefs are going to be better next season. That's why the AFC's fucked. The NFC's going to be the
Another Death Star's going to be built.
It's already fucking built. It's built this season.
Fuck, we're done.
It's gonna be firing next season. That's the problem. It's gonna be firing next season. Is that fucking Death Star? AFC. I'm sorry. I think even Jamal might guiltily admit it. I think Jamal even thinks that the AFC's fucked to the Chiefs next season. The NFC is gonna be the Wild West next season.
Yeah, but y'all are also fucked for as long as the Chiefs are as untouchable as they are.
That's the thing. I think most of the NFL's fucked.
Well, let me just say this real quick, because basically Andy Reid is the new Darth Vader. And
except for Death Star,
I can't root against Andy Reid though. I have to be honest. I can't really root against Andy Reid. I'm happy for him.
Headcat and Carter. The craziest part is that there's no Death Star. It's a Waffle House.
Oh shit.
No. You want to know what Andy Reid is?
Yeah.
He's the Stray Puff Marshmallow Man.
Hey!
I'll do you one better.
He's just
I'll do you one better.
On everyone. Go on.
I'll do you one better. Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
There we go.
Oh.
I like that.
The Kansas City Burgers and Fries.
Burger Grandpa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you.
By the way,
go ahead.
We have to say it. Smartest man in sports media right now. I hate to say it. Nick Wright. You hate to give the bastard his due. But what he said about the Chiefs all year was fucking bang on the money.
Again, I repeat my earlier statement. The moment I agree with Colin Cowherd, the world is fucked.
Yeah.
Completely
fucked. And then it was announced that the Pro Football Hall of Fame class got announced, and it looks like Saturday we may not see. Well, Bears legend Steve Mongo McMichael, because he's still admitted to the hospital.
Oof.
Yeah.
But anyways, as stated, we got as we're about to close out the lights, we got to send a special thank you to our guests Jamal Bedlam and Mr. Hitkid Worldwide, who took time as he's recovering from illness. We send a get well soon from here at the bar to Mr. Hitkid Worldwide.
Definitely. And fuck you, Nana Gang! You chunk, you sons of bitches!
And
I gotta cut you off. I didn't
go
want
check
to
out
because that would have made it more
his
funny.
awesome
That would
league,
not
the
make it
Worldwide
funny.
Wrestling Alliance, at their YouTube channel, the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, because their upcoming season is already out. They've been doing great stuff. I do believe they're doing season 4 started. Season 4 has already started. They're getting ready set up for their first pay-per-view of the year. Go check out their channel, the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, on YouTube.
100%.
Wait a minute. We're not done yet. There is one. I know it's now going to be crazy to have it on Tuesdays because of the whole Steve posted. He posted stuff an hour before we talk.
Have a good night, y'all.
Thank you so much, there, Hitkid.
Check out the World Wrestling Alliance.
We'll see you next time, man. But I think what's up? What's up there, buddy?
Shit, I'm trying to fucking send to Jose because it's much more usual.
I think I know what he's
let me take this
right.
out. No, hold on. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can receive it.
I think I know what it is because as stated all throughout this this NFL season, we've been seeing some awesome videos from a cool man on TikTok by the name of Steve Stradamus, who has been recapping the NFL season with the 2-minute drill. And as soon as we get it, we figured why not, before we close out the lights, do one more, because I know he's done the Super Bowl. So I know all of us, including myself, are kind of wondering what he did for that Super Bowl, honestly.
Yep.
Well,
All right. Hey, I went for it.
I'm trying. Shit, my internet's bad. Or my
That's
phone.
okay.
Well, if we
Okay.
can't get it,
Look at
we'll take a look.
Wait. I'm getting it, but it's gonna take some time to probably get it uploaded to here, to the folder. So bear with us, folks. We have I don't know how long this is, so
I'm doing it myself. Hold on.
I think it might be a couple
I'm
minutes.
doing it
But
myself.
we're trying our best here, so bear with us here because it is a big episode. It is a big.
But I do want to point out, right?
It is the season finale.
I'm going to point out that this free agency pool might be very interesting.
So basically keep your eyes peeled on it. So you never know what you can see.
Actually, let me see what the free agency pool looks like. Actually, hold on.
Oh, I mean, a lot of teams are going to. A lot of teams are going to be going to have a lot of players heading to the free agency draft, and it's going to be a lot of teams with a lot of free cap space.
Ooh, okay.
I know for a fact that Cody, you talked about this before we went on the air. Your Colts has got some good cap space, correct?
Yeah, I can't open to Discord. It's a 7-minute video. Holy fuck!
The big video.
Yeah.
But we talked about this. You said that the Colts have what, a 90 million cap space?
Cody, could you send me the video to our Google Drive?
I was gonna say, like, look it up now. I think it's updated.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those, honestly. But we're trying our best.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it. Hold on. I just got it. I downloaded it myself. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, we're gonna keep, like we said, even though the NFL season is done and dusted, we're definitely gonna be keeping our ears to the ground on the whole off season, because as stated, there's gonna be plenty of teams with a lot of free agency, because there's gonna be a lot of teams with open slots.
Wow. Yeah, 7-minute video, but the Colts have a fucking.
I got the video. Give me a second to get it up. Give me a second to get it up on the.
Carter, I already got it. I already got it processed right now.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I just looked at this free agency pool for 2024, and holy shit, it is stacked.
Yeah.
So this one, the Colts have the 5th most in NFL, $62.7 million in cap space.
They better use it wisely. I'm gonna put it that way to you, bro.
We're not in cap hell this year. Unlike last season.
There's a lot of other teams.
All right, then.
It's done. It is done.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it.
Let's finish off.
Take it away.
The episode with Steve Stradamus' final video of the 2023-2024 NFL season. Take it away.
Today's matchup, the Kansas City Chiefs take on the San Francisco 49ers.
McCaffrey's touched it on 3 of the first 4 plays. All for good yardage. They go back to him again. Ball is on the ground. The ball is out. Karlaftis is there for Kansas City.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
You gotta always protect the McNuggets.
Oh, 7 houses is so boring. Can we skip this?
Nope, sorry. According to the rules, you can't skip the wood cutscenes.
3rd and 14, starting the second. Purdy steps away from the heat, heaves it, and it's knocked away at the last moment. Oh, boy.
Not in my house.
Lining up for the field goal. Is up. You can put it on the board.
A new record.
All that for a drop of blood.
Sets him up at the 9. 1st and goal. Pacheco cuts it outside. Tries to do it a second time. And he lost the football. And the Niners are on it.
Firmly grasp it.
We're a little more progressive and ahead of the curve here in San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings, trick play. Oh, this ball's in the air for a long time. McCaffrey's able to pull it down, and he's going down.
I'm gonna finger bang bang you into my lap. Girl, you like to finger bang and it's alright.
but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then? I've heard worse. You liar. Come on, you pansy.
So, A-Town down. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Right there. 3rd and 12. Stepping up and long. He overthrew a target.
This is my yard now.
What it is. It is what it is. Lining up for the field goal. You can put it on the board.
A new record.
Making progress, boys. Making progress. Slow and steady.
Can't hold on much longer.
Now.
You just threw it out.
Throw some odds on that. Ball switched up and he touched it. It's a fumble and it's a recovery by Kansas City.
Firmly grasp it. How to do it.
Trying to take the lead. Mahomes goes for it right away.
That was easy.
Okay, my turn.
That's the call from Shanahan.
Gonna have to throw it outside.
4th down. It's Kittle, and I think he's short.
No, he got it.
You think so? Reaching out.
He got it.
Okay.
That was a close one.
Oh, it's zone. 1 second on the play clock. 2nd and 9. Purdy's pass. Caught.
Cause I'm the king of finger bang. Let's not fight. I'm just a finger bang, bang you every night.
Lining up for the field goal. You can put it on the board.
Finally, worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Lining up for the field goal. You can put it on the board.
It's a flying Dutchman's razor. Go.
Hey, Mr. Krabs is getting all sweaty again.
Lining up for the field goal. You can put it on the board.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now we're heading on to overtime.
Lining up for the field goal. You can put it on the board.
If I don't survive, tell my wife hello.
With the game on the line. Jump off sides first. Mahomes has it. He's easily going to get the first. I'm getting out of here. Yeah!
I don't like where this is going. Not a big deal now unless you don't get it.
Go up top. Mahomes cradles it and goes down to the 13-yard line.
Last game of the year, Brent. Can't hold anything back now.
Stop! 10 yards from the win. Mahomes throws it to Kelsey in the middle of the field. Kelsey plowing ahead. Kelsey still on his feet.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out? What? Do what? Let the dogs out. You know, like, who let the dogs out? Who brought this guy along?
What's going on?
1st and goal. Mahomes swings it.
Game over,
Not again! No!
We're saved. What's your name, new hero?
It's Titan.
Kansas City. Thank you. Titan has freed us.
Oh, I wouldn't say free. More like under new management.
Go! Welcome to the Red Kingdom! Yeah! Red
Once again,
Jesus.
we thank Steve Stradamus for that beautifulness. And like it said, he will be back for next year's for the 2024 season.
It was my idea to fucking, on every single Wednesday with like to have this on a Google Drive.
And honestly, Cody, it's one of your good ideas, and it works because honestly, everyone here loved every second of what Steve Stradamus posted, and we will constantly give him props. So please go follow him on TikTok and give him some love because he cannot be ignored because he does great work with this stuff.
If for some reason he's probably getting like support, like like the VWU Sports Podcast sent me, it's like, wait, what? And he's probably gonna watch some of these videos.
Let me just say something here. First of all, it was worth the wait. Man, what video he did! It was worth it.
He went to the ends of the earth for not only the fact that he brought out one of the all-time classics in Blitz, NFL Blitz, the OG arcade football experience, which all of us have played.
Well, except me, because I didn't grow up while doing that.
You missed out, man. You missed out because NFL Blitz, whether you played it on N64, PlayStation, or even old school ways in arcade cabinets, was the definitive arcade football experience. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me go ahead and start out by saying this is going to be our last call. I just want to thank Jamal and Hit Kid for joining us this evening. First of all, by the way, next Super Bowl is in Jacob's backyard.
Yep. We can actually confirm this. Super Bowl 49 is coming back to the
59.
59.
59.
Sorry about that. Super Bowl 59 will be coming back to the city of New Orleans, which means for the 8th time in the city's history, we'll be coming back. We'll be hosting a Super Bowl. We are inching closer to the record of Miami with its 8th Super Bowl. The Caesar Superdome will be hosting the 59th edition of the Super Bowl.
Well,
That will be.
I was about to say, Jacob, unless we let Cody Hogan call it the Silver Dome.
The Silver Dome, brother.
I was like, WrestleMania 30. I didn't know the Mercedes-Benz Superdome like changed names. Okay.
Yeah, it's Caesar's.
It did.
Caesar.
Sponsorships, Cody. Sponsorships. Anyway, but yeah.
Now, so I was about to say, so let me go and throw that out. Secondly, like I said, thank Jamal and Hit Kid for joining us this evening. And yes, we are back. We're back on our usual night. For some odd reason, Tuesday night is a good night for us all. So
Tuesday night's all right for fun.
Let us explain why.
It's Saturday night, you idiot.
The reason why we switched to Wednesdays was to help out with our friend Carter because he was doing some choir practice in his state of Mississippi, and we felt like if we did the shows on Tuesdays without him, it wouldn't feel right. So we moved to Wednesdays to help him out, free up some space for him. We were doing that for 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
And
3 months because it started in September, I think.
No, January.
Around October.
November. No, October.
October.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah, October.
After we found out that his choir practice is done and he's now got a free schedule, we can now move back to our usual slot of Tuesday, usual home of Tuesdays. We can now be back where our place is, which is Tuesdays. We are now back to where everything is back as cool as Thanos as all things should be. And now, trust me, even though we're back in our usual slot, that doesn't mean we're not switching formats. We're still going to be just who we are. We're still having fun doing it.
For 3 months, I do like on the OV disc. I do
for 3 months. We kept abusing you, so I don't know why you're talking.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and get through this.
For 3 months, Jamal Bedroom kept abusing you. How about that, motherfucker?
Hold on.
That is fair, Cody. That is fair. I'll admit that.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2. But
Let
me go ahead and finish what I'm saying. First of all, we're back on Tuesday nights, and if you like what you see, then by all means, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, you know what to do. Hit the bell.
Fuck, I'm late.
Yeah, that's okay. You're good.
And plus subscribe because we need more subscribers. We're only on 16, which is shocking. 16
We're still young.
subscribers.
We're still young.
Well, Cody, subscribers, man, we're here for fun. Doesn't matter how many subscribers that which we get.
Yes.
I don't care about the many subscribers we have. I care about
all
the fun.
that matters is
Plus,
that
I
we're
love
sitting
abusing you.
here. Hold on. All that matters is we're sitting here. We're having a conversation. We're talking about sports, and we're watching you get humiliated on a weekly basis. So that's a plus.
Here's the thing: when I created this podcast, I didn't create this for us to get views and then soon be famous, and then we have our own TV show and blah 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 blah.
We can't get a TV show. No.
Now here's the thing. Also,
No, we don't want fame or fortune. We just want fun.
Yeah, let me also bring this up before I turn the floor to Jacob. We want to congratulate Tom Grassi for winning NFL Fan of the Year.
Yeah, and sadly enough,
he deserves it.
And sadly enough, as soon as he came back to Green Bay, I think he caught a fever.
Oof! Ouch!
Now let me go. Now, like I said, bring this up again. If you like what you see, subscribe to this channel, like our video, and when you do subscribe to this channel, please hit the bell so that you will be notified whenever we go live. We'll be back here next Tuesday evening at happy hour, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. Okay, Jacob, take us home.
Well, yeah.
With pleasure. Anyways, like I said to Hayden, when I created this podcast a little over a year ago, I never wanted this to be like, we're doing this so that we can be famous. We can make millions of dollars and be on like ESPN and blah, blah, blah. No, I created this podcast so that we can have fun and treat this like when you do go to a sports bar at your local town or local town. I did this so that we can talk about sports and we can have fun. And guess what? Over 112 episodes later, we still having fun. Okay, and now we're doing it back in our usual spot every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, and 3 Pacific here on our YouTube channel, and we're still keeping it going. Sure, the NFL season has finally closed its curtain on its 103rd season of its existence, but that doesn't mean the sports world is done. No, not by a long shot. College basketball is just heating up. The madness is still going. Of course, the NBA is just about to start All-Star Weekend. The first act for them is just about done. The NHL is heating up in the second act. There's so much more to go around in this big, beautiful world that is professional sports. And trust me when I say we're not stopping until we feel like we need to stop. And we're going to be here next Tuesday at 6 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the West Coast. 3 Pacific on the West Coast. And I promise you this, we're still going to bring the laughs, we're still going to bring the education, and we're still going to hate Cody to no end.
Oh, God damn you.
Hey, take it like a champ.
Play the song, Jose.
But nonetheless, this
All right.
I promise you this, we're going to keep going. But until then, we got bars closed. See you guys next week for another edition of the VWU Sports Podcast, where we will talk about the aftermath of All-Star Weekend, of All-Star Extravaganza Weekend in the Hoosier Country, in Hoosier Nation, and see how they did and everything else. But until then, for myself, for C. Carter, for Brandon, for Jose, and for the Hoosier Man himself, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have yourselves a safe night. Have a good weekend, and most of all, happy Valentine's Day. Have a good night.